at some point.
I'm waiting for the applause. If there's no applause, there's no show. Hello, welcome to the Pubcast 4 in our first country regional... No, actually, I did that gag before. We're actually at the Bendigo Hotel, and it's really confusing, and I'd imagine so many people have toured Melbourne for the first time thinking their itinerary, Frankston, St Kilda, Bendigo. Oh no, but it's actually the Bendigo Hotel in Collingwood with a beautiful studio audience, a bunch of guests coming up, and I must straight away off the bat thank the traditional owners of the land, Wurundjeri people, for the land that we're standing on, and thank elders past and present. Jason Evans here, our co-host tonight, the beautiful, wonderful Karen Ingram.
Oh, I thought you were going to Maddie first.
No.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. And over there, and over there.
Oh,
and to you at home.
And the wonderful Maddie Thomas.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
So here we are at the Bendy, and I'm very excited to be at the Bendy. And it's pretty much, if you follow Premier League soccer, you've always got Liverpool and Everton, and Liverpool are the gun side, and Everton just kicks around. And when people may think about the inner Collingwood music scene, they might go for the more kind of pub that's had a lot of information, the Slam Rally, the Tote, but virtually 200 metres down the road, rocks. The Bendigo Hotel. We're going to meet quite a few people that are involved with the Bendigo.
We certainly are.
A bit of a legend called Poodle, who I'll call Possum. Possum, if I call you Poodle, just go with it, please, very much. Massive guest coming up, but Karen?
I think I was going to go with all of that because you've now everybody knows Poodle's coming up. I was going to say Poodle for the first time.
Hey, he's so nice you can introduce him twice.
We can introduce him twice, and we've got the Ugly Kings. Nick and Rusty from the Ugly Kings are going to be playing for us a couple of times, and I'm really looking forward to their original song, but also their cover at the end, so we'll keep you waiting for that one. And we've got a very special guest tonight. If you've been playing along at home, you'd know that Ben Salter is going to join us on the Pubcast Show shortly, and we're very thrilled to have him here. Maddie's going to be up with her top picks for gigs for the week coming.
There's some good stuff coming.
Yeah, good. So we'll hang out for that bit of news. But Maddie, what brings you to the Bendigo Hotel?
What doesn't bring me to the Bendigo Hotel?
Oh, great
Great
response.
answer. Well done.
Well, it's kind of just down the road from me.
Well, that helps.
It's good to
Home
know
away from home.
good to know the staff that work here. That always helps. And
Lock-ins?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, a lock-in is when the bar shuts and you have drinks
I've
with the
heard
staff.
nothing. I've heard nothing. I don't know anything about it.
Weren't you saying you've had lock-ins in this very place?
No,
No.
I don't think she
No
said
such
that.
thing. I would never ever say that. But it's a fantastic venue. They do so many great things to support amazing up and coming acts.
They have for a very long time.
And they have for a very long time.
Since 1870. Up and coming acts have been coming here since 1870, I
yes,
believe.
and I think the heyday was really late 80s, early 90s. Anyway, that's just a little joke between me and my people out there watching. You know who I'm talking about.
Now, my understanding is that I've heard that bands can tour here and also stay upstairs. So
They most certainly can. There's a big old dorm room up there.
and if my dad was here, he would say, "Oh, imagine if those walls could talk."
I'm
I did
surprised.
my dad very well. I did my
dad
dad
joke
very
if ever
well.
I heard one. I haven't met him. So we're going to throw to...
We'll throw to our first song. So we have, as said, the fantastic Ugly Kings here to play for us. Playing an original, Little Birdie Told Me. Take it away, boys.
Woo!
Well, I'm been down this road and it's a hell of a show, don't you know? niceness to blow. Must be making you tired when you believe in the lie that you chose. You can't pull the strings and play the puppet no more. You're a fly on the wall and your tail's a toad. But I watch them fall. Secret Sancho, my little buddy. Playing the full floor the last time, baby. Sparking the flames of school, and then invite me to the party. From the day she was born, she speaks no words but says it loudly. Now the dust has settled and the way is clear. Wings are whispers on the wind, they're floating through the air. She plays a victim, there's a villain just behind the blue eyes. Clings to the ceiling like an angel, cause the devil's gonna take her down. When she calls to me, she calls out in the middle of the night. Oh, she's a sinner till the morning light. My little bird, my little bird, my little bird, my little bird. Secret Sancho, my little buddy. The last time, baby.
I think I've seen the Ugly Kings about 400 times, and it's always so friggin' goddamn good.
I haven't even
Thank
seen
you
the Ugly
guys so
Kings
much.
400 times.
Shut up.
That was great.
Thank you so much
Great voice.
for playing.
Great playing.
So you guys are playing here on Friday night
That is correct, yes.
in celebration of the fact that you guys just got signed.
Yes.
Snaps for everyone. Thank you.
Heard you first.
Heard it here first. How did that come about? What happens now?
How did it come
Planning
about?
release for next year. Well, Chris does most of the work, as usual.
Yeah, we
Going
just
to Cosmic Actifast in Germany, and then that came about that way. Chris was finish up the deal as it does. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Well, he's a popular guy. If you don't know, the guitarist for the Ugly Kings, Christos, also plays in Devil Electric, who are similarly very, very good.
The theory that he doesn't sleep, he just works all the time for different
much,
things.
And goes to the gym.
Yeah, pretty
Not
much.
really. It's pretty fat.
Sleeps at the
And
gym.
what instrument does he play? I'm just not casting any
guitarist.
generalisations here on musos or... He's not the drummer.
No, he's not the drummer.
Okay.
No,
No.
no, there has been a bit of a lineup change with regards to the drummer. You know, I'm sure Ryan Scoble isn't hurt at all that he's left a band.
Wait,
and
who's that?
Who's that guy? Ooh. Sorry, Ryan, if you're watching. That's incredibly cold.
No, we love him.
We do love Ryan. Now, I remember one of the first times I came to see you guys, I think, was when you were doing the Burley Rock shows. If you don't know, I know, it's been a very long time. But you tour with the amazing, occasionally tour with the amazing Ferry Mayer, who's a burlesque dancer. And the Burley Rock shows were a mix of music, rock and roll, and burlesque. Do you have any plans to resurrect those shows? They were pretty good.
They will come.
They'll come?
That was
Maybe not with
initially.
us, but they will come again.
They'll
Yeah,
come
like
again?
They're gonna come again.
Oh, fantastic.
That was Nick who organised that with Ferry as well. So they were
Together.
key organisers.
So we'll have
I
to
didn't do anything.
you just
I
turned
just
up
showed
and
up.
sang.
Yeah, so that's generally my thing.
Oh, well, look, it's not a bad thing. Well, look, once again, thank you, and we'll see you guys a little bit later in the show.
Now, welcome to segment 2 here on the Pubcast Show, and we call this Publand. So I've got to do some feedback straight away because obviously the internet you can message us stuff like that. So the first one off the bat, very high level critique. Hello, Mum. The reason that you can't hear us is because your sound's not up on the computer. So if you get Dad just to do the volume up, then you can
How
do
could
that.
you not hear Jason?
Yes, exactly. They're in Brisbane, so they can hear me right now. Linda says, great voice there. It's
lots
also,
of comments for the
and also we've got some
voice.
feedback from Iran. So Handsome Paul from North Hobart is in Iran. It's 2:45 in the afternoon there. And Mike Sellers from Florida, yet again, a bit of our stalker fan here on the Pubcast. He's saying hi from Florida. And someone wants to know, Evo, can you tell us when the Community Cup's going to be on? No, but if you look at the Collingwood-Carlton blockbuster for... That might be the date, but that decision's out of my hands. But what is in my hands...
So much news breaking.
What is in
on
my
the
hands
Pubcast show.
is to introduce Guy the Publican.
Hi, guys!
And in true publican form, he doesn't even know what's going on here. So during the song, he's going, "What the fuck's going on here? You should get the band looker. He knows more here." Mate, tell us about the Bendigo.
The Bendigo, what do you want to know? Pretty much, I've had the Bendigo now for...
Sorry, mate, I've got time for that. Anyway,
Don't be rude.
sorry.
That's okay, for about 8 years, and I think it's been doing the metal, punk, rock sort of genre of bands, mostly metal, for 6 years, I'd say. Dave Collins, who's over there, hiding over there, he's he's the sort of came up with the sort of genius idea of just putting on the loudest music we can, and pissing off all the neighbours, and that's what we've done.
Fantastic. Now listen, it's a story that every pub has that one neighbour. Does the Bendigo have that one neighbour that has that list of complaints?
We had got that one. Yes.
So what do you have to...
Where did
What
that
happened?
person go?
What'd you do?
No, he left. I mean, he was he'd only just moved into the area. He was renting a house around the corner, and
Renters.
he was just he refused to communicate. He wasn't part of the sort of the scene, or didn't enjoy music or loud sort of sounds at night time. So eventually, I think there was a online there was a petition.
Yeah.
How many votes? Does anyone remember how many votes it had?
Millions.
Millions of votes. And I think he just felt the pressure from the community, the music community, and he just left.
Well, I hope he's okay where he has found himself.
Yeah, it's probably somewhere in Sudbury or somewhere quiet, I'd say. Yeah.
Somewhere quiet.
That's great. Hey mate, I know you've got to go and do staffing or order kegs or sack someone or do something. So big round of applause for Guy.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Guy. Cheers.
Hey, oh my gosh, and guess what?
What? Is it on the running list? What? I don't know. Is this a surprise?
Hey, look who I just seen. Oh, he's hiding behind Carby. It's Poodle!
Poodle! Come on, Poodle! Jump it in, mate.
Like a local legend.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I'd say more.
Lots of people say.
Hang on, what was the first thing you said?
Get
close.
Can you see? Can you hear? Here I am with Poodle and Maddie and Jason. It's just, my career's just really going places.
And it's a Wednesday at the Bendy. Come on, a Wednesday at the Bendy.
That's right. So, Poodle, I hear you're a bit, like part of the furniture.
Well, I'm usually under the furniture, actually. That's more normally the mornings. They have to send me to work. Monday, it's like Nick will come and drag me out from under there when he's finished playing the Ugly Kings,
I think I've seen you be swept out from under a couch.
Maybe. I don't remember these things. I only remember the good parts, so come on.
So what is, so the Bendigo Hotel had a punter of the month.
Oh, now I didn't know about this because I'm not on social media much, so...
Oh, okay. Well, apparently you
I've seen your
were...
website.
Apparently...
Someone made a website off me, actually. Yeah.
Maybe you don't know this, but you're actually punter of the month.
Oh, I saw that, and the photo out the front, that's from a lock-in.
Oh.
One more.
The lock-ins that neither of us were at.
Yes, somehow I ended up in a photo, though.
Can I just say, he's very shy, isn't he?
He is.
So
Hates a chat.
What's your favourite Bendy story?
Oh... Which that I...
There's kids watching too, all right?
Oh, dear.
Well, I don't know that we have a rating. But continue.
No,
Your kids to
everyone
bed,
here's
tell your
awesome.
story.
Look at the front bar. You've got James, you've got Jess, you've got Guy, you've got Nick.
What more do you need?
Everyone we know, everyone knows each other, and well, if Holly's DJing, you know you're going to be trying to play pool, and someone's going to be air guitaring on the pool table to Love Shack.
Yeah. I have danced
I
on
think
that
that happened to
table
me on
before.
Sunday. That happened after Clowns on Sunday, actually. Again.
And so, what about your best gigs at the Bendigo?
Oh, come on. Oh, come on, it's
you
been
remember?
6 years.
Yeah, 6
well,
years.
come on.
Okay, well, maybe not your
Clowns
best.
always can pull out a ripper.
Yeah.
They're the best local band going at the moment for me. DRI here. That was spectacular.
What
Municipal
makes a
Waste.
spectacular gig for you?
Oh.
Is it the crowd? Is it the what goes on stage? Is
You've
it
got
how
to
it
mix everything
sounds?
together, really, don't you? You've got the crowd, you've got people catching me when I dive.
That's important. More catches for Poodle and
Yeah.
things down at the Bendigo.
A bit of both. It just, the whole night gets put together. Midnight here, that was an awesome one with Archgoat. There's all heap of local gigs. You can get everyone here together where everyone knows each other.
Community.
Exactly. Like, yeah, Sunday was a good one with Clowns Cosmic Kahuna. There's always stuff like that around here.
Now-
And this is the easiest pub for me to get to as well, so...
Those great gigs you just mentioned, we've got to move along quickly because all the gigs that you've mentioned, we've got to mention the gigs coming up. And Maddie, and
Especially Friday.
Oh, especially Friday.
especially
What's
Friday.
happening on Friday?
Well, that will be revealed.
Oh, well, but also I heard a little birdie told me, or a big bird actually, told me that it's Oz Music
Oz Music Month.
Month, and on Friday is...
Oz Music Band T-shirt Day. So it's in support of a really amazing cause.
What do you know about it?
well, I know that it's been going for a couple of years, but this year's Support Act, which is a benevolent organisation that helps musicians and also roadies and road crew over the years, people who have struggled town through all different reasons. So on Friday, and I'm asking you, the Minister of Creative Services, Mr Martin Foley, that you must wear in Parliament a Mark of Cain shirt or a Fauve shirt. And like everybody else, please wear an Australian band shirt on Friday. Go to supportact.com.au and donate for that.
Support it. We'll put the link to that up on our Pubcast Show page later.
We'll
Yeah?
put it everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, it's time for our next musical guest.
Oh, this is very
I
exciting.
am so excited to introduce Ben Salter, playing, please don't hate me for this, Nazi propaganda.
No, paraphernalia.
Paraphernalia!
Well, I thought because I was at the Bendigo, I'd do a version of the heaviest song on my album, which actually has Blackie from the Hard-Ons playing lead guitar on it. In a neat tie, in a neat tie into the hoodie that Poodle was wearing.
Oh, yes, yes.
Anyway, here we go.
Ben!
With your Nazi paraphernalia, you seek to represent Australia, clothed in self-righteous regalia, with your obnoxious genitalia. I heard you've married a banker, you've let go of your anger, you're all across the socials. Of late I have observed another distant frenemy of times before the fall, when the revolution comes, my friend, you'll be first against the wall. A false economy washing over me. Say it again and again and again and again and again and again. How can it be true? turn it into a haiku. A place to live you. With your Nazi paraphernalia, you seek to represent Australia, clothed in self-righteous regalia, with your obnoxious genitalia. I heard you married a banker, you've let go of your anger. You're all across the socials. Of late I have observed another distant frenemy of times before the fall. When the revolution comes, my friend, you'll be first against the wall. Well, I gotta get out of this place. I gotta get into outer space. I could really run with it. I could really run with it for 5 to 10 minutes. Get some mileage out of it. Find a thread on the Reddit. Endless credit. Endless credit. Well, I could be supply on demand. I could take a radical stance. I could be supply on demand. I could take a radical stance.
Well, that was blistering. I have to ask, was that written about someone in particular, or is that just a...
It was sort of to start with, but then I realised it was just sort of more about Australia generally.
Wow.
That was sensational. Filled the room.
Oh, thank you.
Big round of applause for Ben again. Come on, that was awesome.
Yeah, album launch this Friday.
I was going to say that.
Big plug. I always get in first because I'm desperate for attention.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, at the Tote up the road with David Bloomberg and the Maori Band from South Australia.
Bloomers, yes. Port Adelaide's finest.
Yes, and Baby Blue, amazing local band, and Luke Peacock from Brisbane, my old Brisbane chum. So.
Thanks very much. Ben Solder again,
Thanks,
ladies and gentlemen. Besides the Ben Solder gig, who just self-plugged that beautifully, Maddie, it's up to you now to tell all of the world what we should do in Melbourne Town this weekend.
Well, there is a bunch of cool stuff, but I will start off by saying that Cherry Fest have announced their lineup this week.
Oh, yeah, I saw
Oh, it's a good one. Clowns, Amyl and the Sniffers. If you have not seen Amyl and the Sniffers, go out and see them. Any kind of female-fronted punk explosion, I'm completely behind, but this
Community
is
Cup.
something.
Community Cup.
Just
Community
hang on.
Cup.
Amazing. They are just so good. Go and see them. Devil Electric, CD Jesus, the 24th and 25th of November, so Friday and Saturday. It's going to be huge. So I just thought I'd start off with that. And also, Sydney City Limits their tickets have gone on sale today. Now that's obviously up in Sydney. That lineup, Grapes Jones, Phoenix, Justice,
Hi,
the
Sydney.
Avalanches. Hi, Sydney.
Hi, Sydney. You don't get enough attention, we know,
Yeah.
so we're giving some to you today.
But go and get your tickets because they are going to go like that if they haven't gone already. Now, Friday night here at the Bendigo. Excuse me. I need to have some more of my delicious
sip.
Young Henry's
I'll
cider.
have one with you.
I got given the Furfies by mistake, so sorry, Young Henrys.
All right, so here on Friday night, we have the Ugly Kings. They're playing with the Lockharts, Atomic Riot. It is going to be massive. Gird your livers,
You're gonna be a
gird your
lock-in?
loins. Just hang on. It's going to be great.
Gird your loins, is that a band?
Gird your loins. Well, look,
It's
no,
a
you're just
dance.
going to have
Karen,
to. You're going to have to
dance.
gird everything that's girdable.
No,
That's
think
what I
that's
have
a
to
good
say.
band.
And again, Friday night, Ben Salter, just to totter up the road at the
Yes.
Tote. That'll be a hoot. Ben
That
is
would be a great
amazing, even though I got his song title wrong. I'm sorry, Ben. I had it written down and everything. Again, Friday night, Drunk Mums will be playing at the Phoenix in Brunswick. They're another really
Drunk Mums.
amazing live band. There's a tribute to Link Ray at Cherry on Saturday night.
Ooh.
And then the Super Suckers will be playing there on Monday
Yes.
night. They headlined Cherry Rock last year, so definitely worth going down and having a look.
Fantastic. I
need a breath.
Well done, man.
I didn't mean I didn't mean to interrupt you when I was going Community Cup.
That's
Because
right.
when you say
They
hang on the
headlined last
Sniffers,
year.
I go Community Cup because it'd be a walk-up start in my view. But again, that's out of my hands.
Okay, that's all right. That's something for another day.
That it most certainly is.
Yeah. So that was, you've had all this music and chit chat with so many people. It's just been jam packed. We're going to get ready to say see you later, but there'll be a great song in a minute from Nick and Rusty. But we've been at the Bendigo Hotel in Collingwood, and it's been great to have the live audience. You've been a really great audience. Spilling out here, there, and there. So thank you. Thanks for watching at home, whether you're live or if you're watching it, Saturday morning from bed, whatever, whatever. Floats your boat.
We go beautifully with a hangover.
Yeah, we're really good. Even better with a hangover. So thank you to Carby behind the camera. Thanks to our producer Angie, and of course to Nick for arranging. Not only is he a guitarist, but it's his pub too, And Guy, and to Poodle. Thanks, Poodle.
Possum.
Oh, Possum, Poodle, Possum. That's just going to get confusing, but he's Poodle to me. And look, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We need, a few extra likers so we can get to call it the Pubcast Show. So please do that. Share amongst your friends. Share the love. And I can't read what your lips are saying there, Angie. Next week. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's going to be a good one.
It's going to be great. So who wants to say where we'll be?
I think it's yours.
Okay, all right, I'll say.
I don't know where we are.
Charging
So.
force behind this one.
It's got my name all over it. Next week we're live from the Reverence Hotel in Footscray with special guest Rebecca Bernard, and we're going to be in the band room, and we're going to have a couple of other guests, and there's plenty of room for a live audience. So come down to the Rev, take advantage of their taco kitchen, and we will see you there either in the flesh or on the screen. Flash screen. See what I just did there? So thank you all, and we're going to throw.
I, once again, am very, very excited. We have the Ugly Kings back with us, and they will be performing one of the most amazing Australian songs of all time. Good luck, boys.
No pressure.
Nick Cave's Red Right Hand.
Woo!
Take it away.
Town and go across the tracks where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it shifts and cracks, where secrets lie in the border fires, in the humming wires. Hey man, you're never coming past the bills, past the bridge, past the miles, past the stacks. On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand. Wrap you in his arms, tell you that you've been a good boy. He'll rekindle all his dreams it took you a lifetime to destroy. You reach deep into the hole, heal your sinking soul, but you won't be a single thing that you can do. He's a god, he's a man, he's a ghost, he's a guru. They're whispering his name in this disappearing land, but hidden in his coat is a red right hand. Self-respect, you feel like an insect. Well, don't you worry, buddy, cause here he comes through the valley and A shadow is cast wherever he stands. Stacks of green paper in his red right hand. See him in your nightmares, you'll see him in your dreams. He'll appear out of nowhere, but he ain't what he seems. You see him in your head on the TV screen. Hey buddy, I'm warning you to turn it off. He's a ghost, he's a god, he's a man, he's a guru. One microscopic cog in his catastrophic plan, designed and directed by his red right hand.
That's why we get everyone to do an Australian cover, because I don't care what you say about anybody else. Australian music is the way forward, and has been prevalent in our lives, and it's actually fantastic. And to hear people's interpretations of that, fella's absolutely fantastic. So well done, thank you very much. So Karen's done the massive wrap-up, so just on behalf of myself, Jason Evans, Karen Ingram, Maddie Thomas, this is the Pubcast Show. Karen.
You've been watching the Pubcast Show.
Maddie.
See you next week, you hot babes.
Yay.
And GoFundMe. GoFundMe. I'm going to hypnotise you. GoFundMe, as the guys want to play us out the red right hand again. Yes?
Sure.
Yeah, so
2, 3, 4. Unrehearsed Pubcast!
Where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it shifts cracks. Where secrets lie in the border fires and the humming wires. Hey man, you know you're never coming back. Pass a bill, pass a bitch, pass the mills, pass the stacks. On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with his red right hand.